Right, hello, hopefully we get some people on. So I'm going to stream a bit of a weird game today, but it's quite interesting. I'm just going to check it's paused on the other screen so I'm not wasting internet. No, I want to pause that there, there we go. Right, back to this window. So, what this is, and I'm going I had a save of this, but I've copy and pasted the save into another folder and I'm going to start the game again because I really enjoyed playing all of this yesterday. It's not a very long game, and I won't have time to do it all on stream today, but hopefully you'll find it quite interesting. So this is a weird kind of single-player extraction shooter, but what makes Hole interesting as well is that it's kind of a weird horror game where some of the horror elements only come in the more you play. So I wouldn't say it's purely a horror game. Also, if you bought it expecting a horror game, you'd be a bit disappointed. But the interesting thing with Hole is that it's one of those games that you know, like, you get quite pleasantly surprised if you play it, you know, and you know, as the more creepy elements just start coming into the game, if that makes sense. So hopefully some people will come on, because it'd be quite nice to chat with people and have people on from the start of this when I start playing this. But yeah, funnily enough, you can't see it, but I've got on here my police body armour and I've put the plates in it because I thought it'd just be funny while playing a sort of tactical shooter type game to have an actual plate carrier on. So again, this is actually quite nice and comfy. This, I might have to adjust the shoulder straps, which there should obviously be a way of doing, because at the moment the shoulder straps are a bit loose and I'll probably want them tighter because you know, that way the armour doesn't ride down. But otherwise, yeah, so that's the bit where I see the front armour attaches to the carrier there. Yeah, that's alright. But yeah, it's one of those things I have a proper look at when I'm not wearing it, but it's still good enough as it is, and I'm not standing up. So the only thing at the moment is obviously the plate is cutting into my groin area a little bit, and that's because that's why some of the armours are quite short in the stomach. So when you're sat down, the armour doesn't cut into your belly or like your legs or your dick or whatever. So anyway, let me click start. There, they can have my data. Right, I'm just going to check the settings are as I want them, because obviously where I've done my saves, I don't know if it's changed controls. So graphic brightness, I generally want the brightness quite high in this game, because other than one outside map, most of the maps are in like dingy corridors, although you have a flashlight on your gun. FOV I want up, VSync. Retro effects I don't want on, because it just makes the graphics nastier, you know, like more pixelated. Dynamic global illumination, yes. Audio, yeah, let's have that on full for now. Sensitivity, I think that was the settings I had before, basically because you don't want the scopes to be too sensitive or anything. Toggle all the other things except for toggle sprint, yep. And key map, yeah. The interesting thing I didn't know when I first started playing this before is that you've got a kick function, which is very handy. I might set the key to thumb mouse button, just because that might be easier in the middle of combat doing it using that rather than trying to press V on the keyboard. Okay, so anyway, so you start off, again, I'm hoping some people come onto this. I'm just going to let some people know I'm streaming. So, yeah, you start off in this, like, obviously, like, sewer drainage place, and this is, like, your, HQ, and it kind of has the COD Zombies thing. It doesn't show it you yet, because I've not, done the first level, but basically you start getting things where you spend, you know, your resources, so, like, first to get up there, because obviously you can't get up there without building a staircase up to there. But anyway, so I'll get the gun, so HG handgun. And an interesting thing with Hole is you'll notice that the slide's locked back, so you have to actually, and you can actually, again, waste all your ammo in your gun doing that. But one of the things in Hole is that you actually have to chamber your, oh yeah. Obviously, if I reload the gun now, and I've actually not shot every round out the magazine, the slide isn't locked back. So it's a very weird game. You start off each level by turning on the microwave, which I think is full of eggs. And then it turns into rubber ducks, because I was wondering what they were before, but they're rubber ducks, aren't they? And then the rubber ducks fall down the pit, so you have to fall into the hole to start each level. Now, because I've started a new game, the only map I have available, there's 3 maps in total, plus some like bonus maps, which are like unfinished kind of dev maps. There is Office. So Office, they're all like kind of very backroomsy, these maps. They're very liminal spacey. So again, like I said, this isn't strictly a horror game, but has a lot of horror elements to it. So again, now because I've started a new game and I haven't got any of the health upgrades, my health is really fucking low. So a single headshot will kill me even if I'm at full health. Now the bottom left, I have the that's your levels, like the level you're on. So in this although it's an extraction shooter, in this one you don't die if you run out of time. It doesn't have like a time mechanic, but the enemies get stronger and stronger. Alright, hype, yep. As that bit where it says 1 levels up. So the longer you're in a level, the more dangerous it gets. So if you're just trying to do something and extract, you want to do it that way. So yeah, you don't just die off if you run out of time. But yeah, to start with, there will only be a couple of enemies spawn, probably 1 red guy, 1 blue guy, 1 yellow guy. And as those, when the numbers go up, I don't know if with each like wave, if it means like on wave 2 you'd get 2 of each enemy team. Gold hole? Or do you mean glory hole? That could be another one. Yeah, all the maps are liminal spaces, and like I said, there's lots of kind of weird hidden horror elements to this game as well, which I quite like. That, like I said, I'd be disappointed if you bought this expecting nothing but a horror game. But they've definitely, oops, didn't mean to do a negligent discharge there. So if there's NPCs, they could have heard that. Oh, golf hole. Oh, was that a door opening somewhere? So yeah, this is an extraction shooter. The lean mechanic is a bit over the top, so I've heard a lot of people don't like the lean. I found once you've leveled up a bit, you don't need to use the lean. Oh, that weird muttering is going to be one of the enemies. Yeah, there's definitely enemies. Now, the enemies in this, what's cool is the fact the enemies are on 3 different teams. So they don't... yeah. So the enemies don't actually specifically just go after you. They will go after each other as well. Right, we're on wave 2 there, and there was 2 yellows. And that one's still alive over there. Another one moving around somewhere. I wanted to get all those coins that were on the floor. So to start with, because I've, like I said, just started a new game again, wipe my save, my objective... Oh yeah, like I said, they can kill you in a single shot to the head. So yeah, that got me in the neck. 20 meters with a 9mm. But like I said, as you play this, I got fuck all for that. Because what they do, which is quite nice in this, is even though it's an extraction shooter, because it's a single player one, is if you die, you lose 90% of your stuff, but you still get 10% of most of the stuff you collected. So, yeah, like I said, that's the thing I like in this Rajiv, is they're not purely going after you. There's quite a lot of them for wave 1. Alright, so, no, I was wrong about there only being maybe 1 enemy per colour team on, wave 1, because there's 3 blue/yellow guys there, or women, whatever they are. the gun's jamming overheating this as well. One down. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, so Redface then came and shot me in the face. So, look, I'm only getting 28 cash, so this isn't going very well so far. Part of the problem is, as well, like I said, is although I got quite good at the gameplay yesterday, because I eventually completed it and you get a load of levels up, obviously your health bar is much more forgiving after playing this for a while. But at the moment, it's kind of funny that when you first start playing the game, it's actually harder in a sense, because you don't have any additional equipment. So what I can do anyway is just sprint around the maps and try and... That's the first locked room. The locked room where more of the horror elements come into this. But I don't even have the key yet. I have to do some of the side objectives. So what I want to see if I can find before there's too many enemies on the map is some of... Footsteps? Is some of the like crates that spawn around the map. Because if I find those, I can there's a ducky fridge down there. Right, let's get some coins, because at least if I die I keep 10% of those. Right, there's health items in the fridge at least, so right, okay, that's me in a better shape than I was. Now, oh, red. I might lower the sensitivity 1 or 2 on the pistol, because I think the sensitivity when I was using that last night with the pistol, because I had it with the laser sight on, I was actually hip firing it a lot more often. Obviously at the moment I don't have a laser sight on it, so... Game name Super. Yeah, it reminds me of Super Hot as well. It's kind of like Super Hot meets the Backrooms sort of thing. This, because like I said, there's more and more horror elements to this that slowly come into the game. But like I said, if you bought this purely as like a horror game, I think you'd be disappointed. But if you just like weird, creepy shit that's kind of hidden in the game, it starts becoming more and more obvious. So anyway, let me get these coins and let's see if we can find our exit, because we've at least got... We have to find microwaves to extract, and oh, there's one down the end of the corridor there. But the problem is that the microwaves move around, and the maps are designed to be quite confusing. Office is, because it's the first map, you do only have one floor, which means you don't have to worry about floor navigation, you know. It's one big... a single story, if you like, whereas the second map, Drainage Tunnels, which is like a sewer map, has multiple floors. And the other problem with one... Oh, there's a fridge spawned. Excellent. Oh, and there's a microwave. Right, good. So let's go get that microwave. Oh, somebody's coming. Don't you dare kill me. Right, okay. Let's get this money and skedaddle. Right, so yeah, to exit we have to do the microwave with the eggs in to make the rubber ducks. Alright, so, and if people didn't catch it because they weren't on at the start of the stream, I said I've got my plate carrier on, that cool police one, or regular police one, because I've put an affiliate link now, because eBay let me sign up to the eBay affiliate program as well, which is nice. So now, if I link anything on eBay, I can do an affiliate link for people, so I get a little bit of money back from eBay as well. I think with eBay it's typically only like 1 to 3% compared to AliExpress, which can be up to like 10% on some items. But it's still a nice little thing. If people want me to link stuff I've bought as like surplus on eBay now, I will get a little bit back from it. You're talking about Schmidt-Rubens of a lorry driver. That's good, Saint. Right, so yeah, I ended up getting 5 yellow kills, 2 reds, and 1 blue. So yeah, if I go home now, I don't suppose it was the lorry driver I know, was it? Which part of the UK are you in, if you don't mind saying, Saint? You've probably said before, but right, good, I can afford that because the first upgrade isn't that expensive. If you're near London, I doubt it was my mate then, but yeah, because one of my mates does is a lorry driver, so yeah, he's the sort of one where I thought if you were in the actual direct Oxford area, it wouldn't have fucking surprised me if it was him, but yeah, it probably wasn't my mate then, but yeah, it's just he's one of the people that is actually a lorry driver, and he doesn't have many like DX himself. He's the one I bought my old airsoft guns from. Because he trusted me to actually, do them in a private sale, knowing I wouldn't then hold up a shop with them. But, he's very much into military, or even if he doesn't really, have the money or space to collect it himself, he prefers spending his money on other stuff. But anyway, yeah, so the plate carrier I've got on is a nice one, because like I said, when I bought this, I was expecting this just to be soft body armour, to where I did accept the thing, didn't I? I hope I accepted the contracts. Let's just check that task. Yeah, I did, good. So these ones are easy. It's just every time you kill somebody, they have a very high % chance of dropping one of those masks. The good thing with the masks is that you don't lose them either when you die. These sort of objectives. The data discs is another story, but I'm not ready to show you the data disc yet because I've not got the key. Yeah, same. But what I'll do a video on tomorrow is this police vest I've got. It was on yesterday's stream, but I bought this thinking I'd just use the soft body armour in it and then use the plate carrier on top. But then what I didn't know at the time of buying, which is great, was this plate carrier actually has 2 big zip-up pockets in it, specifically for putting hard plates in. So now this is going to just be my plate carrier because it's exactly what I wanted. Soft body armour with the space for full-size plates in it. So yeah, I've done an affiliate link, and I did it as a post on my YouTube homepage plus on the stream yesterday, but I'll do a proper video where I do it, because the seller has various ones of these in different sizes, like the grade A ones and the grade B ones like I bought, and the grade B ones I think are about 50 odd quid, and they're about 100 quid for the grade A's. But obviously, with both the grade B and the grade A's, although they've got the the soft armour in, like, the Kevlar front and back, the one that's probably equivalent of level 2 or level 3A NIJ, they're British HG2 rated. Is that guy? Yeah, so I don't think they 100% drop a mask, these guys, but it's pretty high odds with these, because the challenge is that the equivalent of these on the later maps get, lower and lower percentage. But yeah, like I said, this is surprisingly comfortable, this vest, and like I said, the thing I like about it is obviously now I've finally got a yeah, exactly. The nice thing is this is a HG2 knife, like, 1, so handgun 2, knife resistance 1, but what I specifically like with this one is it does have a zip panel for putting plates in both the front and back. So you can essentially turn it into a full-on military-style vest. Oh, shit, didn't mean to negligent discharge then. Knocked my mouse. So it's, yeah, it's surprisingly... cardboard box. Oh, and there's a guy in that corridor. Oh, fuck's sake, another headshot. Like I said, the good thing is I won't have lost my or a neck shot, that counts as a headshot. I won't have lost my mask, and I still get 10% of my other bits. So at least because this is a single player extraction shooter, they've made this so it isn't like annoyingly difficult. Like, the gameplay is pretty hard in the sense that they've tried not to make the gameplay difficult, but they've at least made it, you know. And like I said, the thing I like with this is the fact that the guns go out of battery and everything, so I can also do that and waste all my ammo. And then when you reload, you have to put the slide forwards. There's infinite ammo in this, so you don't have to hunt around the maps for ammo or whatever. Sort of. How it works is, yeah, the upgrade materials let you get these kind of vending machine drinks, and you get better guns, and then you eventually get enemies that drop blueprints, so you can then put, you know, like new blueprints on the guns. So yeah, the game probably only takes about 6 or 7 hours to fully max out everything, but it's a very engaging 6 to 7 hours. And again, this game is £5 on Steam. It's like £5, $5, €6, whatever. It is not an expensive game. Like I said, the fact it's got like these weird hidden horror elements to it as well that you'll start seeing a bit later on. They're useful, but the problem is, saying that they're bloody heavy and bulky. So it's got Kevlar filler in it, you know, against all the areas. So you've got the kind of soft body armour in it, you know, completely covering nearly all of you, which is great, but it means it's really bulky. And then it's a steel plate in that one, front and back. And obviously you can take the plates out and put them in other vests, or you could upgrade that with, you know, ultra high molecular weight polyethylene and have a much lighter vest which offers the same protection. But yeah, with that Polish vest, it's one of those ones that, while it would technically tick all the boxes I want, it's too bulky for me, whereas this vest is a lot more slimline. So yeah, the Polish vests are a bit like the older Soviet vests with the steel plates in. They're nice, but the problem is they're bulky and very heavy because it's steel. So yeah, you know, and obviously a lot of people don't like steel vests because of spalling risks and stuff like that. So those Polish vests are nice, but I can see, you know, why. It's a bit like why some of the older British Army vests went out of fashion, because they're just so bulky and kind of, they catch on everything is the main problem. So I imagine they're a bit of a nightmare getting in and out of vehicles, you know, using them with loads of gear. Because personally I think they're quite nice vests are ones like this, where you can have a rifle plate in the front and back. They're soft wraparound Kevlar that's going to protect you from most, you know, risks from most angles. But otherwise, oh, we got a mask. Oh, hang on, is that a fridge here? Yeah. You get a magnet upgrade later, which is really useful as well, so it sucks stuff towards you that you're stood next to. You don't have to walk over everything directly. Is there a guy in this room? No. Somebody's close, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's ones with assault rifles now. Great. Oh, dead. Well, I've still got 10% of my money in tech, and I've also got like I said, a couple of the masks. So there's no point me quitting out of this mission again yet until I've probably finished those tasks with the masks off. Because the bit I want is the new key specifically. Because when I get that new key, I can get into the room that gives you your first data tape, like cassette, floppy disk. And the floppy disks are what you use to unlock new guns, but you have to then survive and extract with them. And the first one isn't very bad, but the next two ones are where more of the horror elements come in, and it's suddenly like, oh shit, I'm trying to find an extract while monsters are after me, kind of thing. But whether or not we'll get time to show you that on this stream, I don't know. But you can watch YouTube videos of other people doing it. Get that health upgrade. is the title of the stream. Look at the top of your YouTube player or beneath it, wherever it is, depending on your thing, and you will see. Oh, suspected spam call. I forgot to put do not disturb on before I started streaming. Oh, hello. Oh shit, out of battery. Oh, I know, revamped that key, didn't I? Oh. I was not expecting to survive that, but okay. No, hole, as in, keep saying, I'm enjoying my hole. I am enjoying playing with my hole. Yes, I'm enjoying playing hole. The game is literally just called Hole. It's what I did figure out later on when I was looking up the developer is they're a small Japanese game studio, and some of the weirdness in this when it's you say made by Japanese and makes total sense. And also some of the weird horror elements are quite J-horror-y when you start running into them. But yeah, it's kind of like an extraction shooter in the back rooms kind of thing. We haven't even seen the fucking Blueberry Man yet, who's a fucking kind of scary enemy. You don't really get perks, I'm afraid, with my channel, Saint, other than there's a couple of videos you otherwise can't see. But the reason I only do it more is you just get a thing to support me. You get a little coloured badge next to your name. But with my channel, I don't like doing the thing of, if you can't afford to pay for the membership, you don't get to see the video kind of thing. Most channels I support through YouTube membership as well don't even do that themselves. Like, they sometimes do like some behind the scenes showing you them editing stuff together. But again, a lot of channels, like I said, kind of like the idea of that, you know, whether or not you can afford to support them or not, you're not going to get shafted out of content. Like I said, because you can either, you know, there's YouTube membership, there's Ko-fi, coffee. Nobody's actually bought me a coffee in over a year, I don't think, using that. But that's a method a lot of YouTubers use. I don't use Patreon anymore. I support other people through Patreon, but I don't use it myself just because a lot of, I think Patreon takes quite a big take now. So it's one of those things where I've said to people, look, you know, if you want to support me, just do it via another platform. That way, you know, I get more of your donation. But YouTube members should still work in terms of you get your little coloured badge. Oh, there's a fridge. But I did have some issues after my account was hacked, paying membership to other people's channels where it wasn't working. So I think it works on weapon collectors and that's it now. Because all the channels I was previously members of, it sort of broke that and wouldn't let me resubscribe to them. Because again, I think when your account gets terminated and then YouTube Partner Support does whatever wizardry to give you your account back, some of the features are just broken from that point on. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, give me your masks. Oh, I thought there was 2 masks. Yeah, there is. I don't know if the enemies can see your light or not. As in, like, I think they should be able to, but I don't know if it's programmed in properly. So it's one of those things where I found that, you know, flicking the light on and off or the laser sight probably isn't. Oh, there's some enemies killing each other down there. Oh shit. got a mask he dropped, but I think it's going to be pretty much suicide to try and... Oh, wait, I said a word I can't use on YouTube. Whoops. I looked at your message and got shot saying that, yeah, like I said, that's probably a good way of doing it, but again, then he probably has the return address problem, does he? Or does he get somebody else to post it for him from, like, a public post area sort of thing? Anyway, so let's do retry, but I'm just going to finish my coffee off quick before the new game starts properly. Right, anyway, one more is that blue mask, like bluey green coloured mask, cyan mask. One yellow, which is the ones that have the blue hair, which is confusing things, but the guys with blue hair, or women with blue hair, drop the yellow masks. Red ones are just black and red, so they're easy. Each AI is a bit different as well, as in, like, I think the blue ones run in and out of cover more. I think red are quite aggressive. Not really sure what the green one's AI is. I know it's a bit different than the others, but like one's aggressive and one, you know, goes in and out of cover a lot, but I'm not really sure the green one. Maybe they try and be a bit more stealthy, I'm not sure, but I normally just spot them in the open and gun them down anyway. But yeah, I would like to make my membership more worth it, but I'd have to think of a way that would work, because at one point, and what I wouldn't mind doing more of, is members streams, where, you know, like only members can watch them or comment or whatever. But the only problem is quite often with those, I'd find they just totally break. You know, like where it wouldn't notify people properly and all that. And then, you know, even when people knew to be... Oh, shit. Oh, hello. Can I hit their hand through the wall? Probably not. Yeah, I'll try and remember. Next week I should have a bit more free time, so yeah, I could try and do another updated Q&A, because that would probably have changed a bit, you know, where some of the questions at least might not be the same, because the problem is when I did a load of Q&As before, was where you'd only get the... Or I could maybe do a thing, I could do a see if I could let it reply, where everybody could watch the video, but only members can ask the questions. Because that, again, might be more interesting, again, because channel members are probably the people that would ask you more, you know, because they might have watched more videos. They're not going to ask really, like, where do I buy gas masks kind of thing. No, unfortunately not really, Will, because the problem is because of all, like, this, you know, scammy stuff people sent me and all that sort of, there's not really a way of DMing me. I used to have like a business email for YouTube, but then the problem was with that is like, you know, you end up again getting loads of like dodgy stuff. Again, it was through the YouTube business email thing that I had my account hacked, so, you know, by only really clicking a link and having a file download, not even opening it, you know, blah blah blah. So like I've said, that it's one of those things now I'm just not going to risk at all again. You know, I had my account undeleted by Google once, I doubt they'd do it again, so now I'm just really kind of paranoid about that sort of stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, so, yeah, like I was saying, that's the thing is, like, because again, the thing that I don't like now is that my YouTube email isn't actually properly public, as in, if you get it, it's not me giving it you, it's where people, you know, have it like a data broker or whatever. And I still get companies email me for, like, you know, kind of dodgy YouTube offers. So it's basically like, yeah, that's not really giving me a good impression of your business if you're using a data broker to get at my email to then ask me if I want to do some sort of partnership thing, you know. Yeah, sorry, Will, but yeah, Cheers anyway. But like I said, it's just, if YouTube had a DM system that they could build into it that actually worked properly, that would be good. It used to have a DM system on YouTube years ago. And then again, like, if people were just abusive to you through that, you could block them, like, with regular comments. But annoyingly, I think, again, that's something YouTube got rid of. Like I've said before, Avon Rubber and lots of big gas mask companies, if you want to send me a free mask as a sample, but then I can actually review it honestly and not just shill it, you know, if I find problems with it, call them out, I would love that. But yeah, again, I think most big military contractor kind of companies don't actually have any need for regular people to shill them. Again, it's why Myra gets people to shill their cheap check masks, is because they worked out market-wise quite well that by sending them to some prepping channels that didn't know anything about gas masks, they then assumed Myra was really good high-quality stuff. We're on level 3 now. I ought to probably look for a microwave. Hello. Even if I die though, I can at least cash in some of these mask contracts. Oh, that guy's stood in it. How am I doing on the contract, just to check it? 6545. Right, I need one more yellow, and then I can finish all the contracts anyway. But like I said, the good thing now, like I said, I figured out at least that because both AliExpress and eBay have let me into their affiliate things, at least when I find stuff on like AliExpress and eBay, I can at least, yeah, I'm wearing it now. If you can hear that. I shouldn't really hit the plate with my knuckles because that's actually quite hard. But let's go with a rifle. I'm just going to run from that guy. But yeah, this vest is really good. But like I said, I'm going to do a proper video on this vest tomorrow and do the thing. Because like I said, I thought I was going to have to use this vest in combination with a plate carrier. But then, thankfully... Oh, and there's my last mask I need. Like I said, what was really nice is it actually turns out, which I didn't realise at the time, there's a decent size front and back zip up pocket in this vest. Specifically, yeah, I've got aircon on at the moment, just because. And again, because the microphone you sent me would be much better than this one for hiding the audio. But the problem is with most things I use, that nicer microphone. The issue with that one is, because other programs compress the audio so much, whenever I'm in like voice chats with people on Discord or Steam, they start bitching about the other microphone, so I always have to plug the Blue Snowball back in. So yeah, annoyingly I'm back on the Blue Snowball, because for most things it actually is just easier to use. So yeah, the other microphone is definitely better than the Blue Snowball. The problem is a lot of things fuck with the audio bitrate on it, and then it sounds worse than the Blue Snowball. So most of the time, just for when I'm playing games and just doing random bits, I just have the Blue Snowball plugged back in now. The other one's quite handy just to plug back in if I want to, but... And again, I've got the mount I ended up buying for that other microphone is the one I've adapted the Blue Snowball to go onto with an adapter. So I can just swap them out on the same swing arm things as well now. Oh, stovepipe. Yeah, I really need to get out of this map now. Oh, hello. Oh, it's one of the guys in full-on fucking armour, yeah. I only have this pistol that's jamming a lot, so no thank you. I would really like to find a microwave, so I can get out of here. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to read Saint's comment. I think you can get vests that go under your carrier that give you body space to have fresh air so you don't overheat. Probably worth looking into. What do you mean? Do you mean armoured vests, or do you just mean the really like breathable fabric things? So you're essentially not shirtless under your thing, but it's still more breathable than regular t-shirts. Because yeah, I know you can actually get a lot of the surplus army ones that are like those specific shirts for wearing under carriers. Hopefully that I can actually turn that. Hang on, there we go. I've got the remote for the aircon on my desk. For while I'm streaming, it won't get too hot in here. It's not as bad on this one because I've not got like all the desk lamps on to illuminate the room better. So but yeah, I really need to find the evac point. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's a guy there, there's a guy there. Normally the evac points... Oh, I don't know if I've checked the toilets on this life yet for the... Yeah, good idea, Saint. Yeah, I probably will get some proper shirts for, yeah, when I use this for anything. Just because, but like I said, I've just got, a cheap kind of like Primark vest on, I think, at the moment, and that's comfortable enough. But bear in mind, I'm not doing much with this on at the moment. I think there's a guy right behind me, isn't there? Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Oh, out dead, but I at least have the masks, because you don't lose those on death, and I'll still get, yeah, 700 odd stuff. I would have got 7,000 if I extracted, but yeah, couldn't find the extract. Right. That's alright, like I said, anyway, see you, Saint. That's right. Tomorrow I'll do a regular camera stream, by the way, but I just wanted to stream this game today because I've been quite enjoying it, and I thought, right, so good, I can hand these contracts in, and then get the fresh set of contracts. But yeah, I've got the key now. So what I can do now, so what we're doing now is looking for hard drives, CDs, and USB sticks in the office room. When I get if I evac successfully with the discs, which is why you need the keys for locked room to get the discs, that's when you now get the new guns, because you load it up in your terminal. Is there one that said new drink? Yeah, new drink. So when I do the memory bank one, I get the drinks that start letting me upgrade stuff like my health. And then once I've also done that, one of the things, I think it's when I get my first gun, I can buy the upgrade station here, and then I'll start getting blueprints that make my guns better. That thing there is just for target dummies. That one there is a firing range. So I'm not wasting resources on those yet, because they're the ones that, you know, turns out that, you know, I did both of them the wrong way around last time and did both of those, but it turns out they're not very good as, you know, things when you're hurting for cash early in the game, because you obviously want to optimize how you're spending your money, if that makes sense. Not because again, it's one of those things. Late game, you basically are swimming in money in this, because obviously you've got most of the things that you know you can purchase. So you're just, you know, every now and then finding something to splash your money on. And obviously, as you get better equipment, you do better in levels, because you've got more health, more, you know, better guns with more attachments on them. Right, anyway, I want to get to the locked room and get out of the cassette specifically on this life. So, that is in the room that has papers in front of the door and is normally locked. The easiest way to find that, I found, is just keep going around the exterior wall of the map. I also need to find the extract, because the cassette tape is useless unless I can extract with it. It's called Hole, Ohio Uncle, hence the name of the stream. It's like a single-player extraction shooter that's very... Alright, there's a microwave. We can turn that on ready now. So I might as well do that before looking for the actual room I need, because if I can find my way back here, I can just immediately escape through that. I don't now need to, Oh, I think this is just about where I want it. I think I just go round here. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, shit. Out of battery. I have no idea. It's definitely on PC, obviously, but I have no idea. It has controller support. Ah, this is the room I want. Right. Right, yeah. Fuck you, Irving. Right, this is where the game's going to start getting the first of the horror elements in it. What, peaks at Half-Life 2, or what do you mean? But yeah, this is, again, it's funny that I'm on a decent gaming PC, and again, a lot of the time I keep playing games from, like, 2000s era. This is quite modern, but, right, we now get the haunted TVs on this map. Each of those I kill will eventually start giving me VHSs, but I'm not on the contract with VHSs now, so they don't turn up. Yeah, fuck you guys. Was this the way I was meant to be going? Or not? Oh. No, I've gone the wrong way. I was meant to be hugging the wall, wasn't I? Take that hard drive while I'm here. Oh, and another hard drive. So it's definitely the other way, isn't it? It's definitely this way. But it's not through that room. It's just down here, round here. One of these rooms, wasn't it? Ah, there it is. Oh. No. They're trying to camp my escape. No, you don't. There we go. Because there's combat, but there's horror elements in this game. Like I said, when you started seeing the first of them with that TV thing, right? I've got the blue disc now, so I can get my first gun. As in first, like, not stock gun. So, what I can do now is put the cassette into the PC. And now I can get the rifle. And because you've got a pistol slot and a long gun slot, I can always have the rifle on me. Sorry, always have the pistol on me. But as this is the only secondary I've unlocked now, or primary, whichever way you want to think of it. Again, don't have any attachments for it yet. And all of those I haven't completed yet. So I need more hard drives for the drink, which is the health one, the first drink you get. And CDs and USBs, but they're fine. I don't need to successfully extract a mission to those, again, like the masks. I can just, if I die, it still counts towards them. Oh, right, cool, I can buy the blueprint thing now, but I need more cash and data. So, that's the next thing I'm unlocking, because, well, technically the next thing I'll probably save up for is actually some of the drinks, when I get the drinks unlocked, because having a bigger health bar is kind of one of the most important things in this, just so you don't get one unlucky headshot from an enemy like I was getting earlier on and just dying, you know, max health to nothing in one shot. At least when you've got the bigger health bar, you kind of have a bit more of leeway in, Right. If I get to the room where the TV was, I'm going to do that again, just because the TV's turning up at least means, I do get, extra coins when I kill a TV. That's the toilets there. Again, I don't know which side of the toilets it's on. That door's open, so we've already had some NPCs walk around here. We've got an extract here, so I might as well start that up while I'm here. Got another CD over there. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on. Does this have a torch on by default? Yeah. No, once it's activated, the extract always stays there, but the extracts move around each time you load into a map. So every time you die and respawn, or like, you know, start a map from fresh, the extracts move, but they have set places. So in theory, if you played this enough, you'd probably remember where they are, all the extracts. Right, like I said, there's no point not spawning the haunted TVs, because other than some screens glitching out on this map, nothing too bad happens on this one. The last fucking map, the apartment map, I do not know why you would ever do that unless you were after the tape from it, like, you know. But, because that's the full-on horror one that really fucks with the gameplay on that one, so, when you start getting the artifacts on your screen, that means you're getting closer to one of those floating TVs. Yeah, there's one. And again, I'm still meant to be remembering to look for USBs and things, aren't I? Because the USBs often just spawn on the desks, a bit like the drives and everything else. Oh, there's... See, yeah, speak of the devil, 2 of the USBs for my contract. 3 USBs. Yeah, I've got a VR headset, don't use it much. Again, the problem is this room does not have the space for VR games, you have to swing your arms around. Half-Life 2 VR I played pretty much all of and thought that was good. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. At least, like I said, I don't lose my progress towards any of the, again, the blue disc I've already extracted with, so losing that isn't a problem. But, at least all the USBs and that still count towards my total. Again, the problem with VR is you have to obviously have space for it, and it's different than playing just games with keyboard and mouse. So it's, again, VR isn't something I think is bad. I actually think VR is really fun when you're playing it. It's one of those things a lot of the time I can't be asked to put a, you know, like VR headset on and make space with the VR controllers for games specifically, you know, that are sort of gimmicky in all honesty. Like I said, Half-Life 2 VR was genuinely good. Blade and Sorcery is pretty genuinely good, but again, you need a lot of space to swing your arms around. Because I found in this room, the only weapons I could use efficiently in Blade and Sorcery were sort of like rapier type weapons, where you just need to do little bits of thrusts to actually impale somebody. But the big, like, sword you have to swing around like a maniac, I would demolish his room if I tried that. Cool, I haven't actually tried Resident Evil 7 VR. Like I said, Half-Life 2 VR is the only, like, non-ported VR game I've played that was actually really good. That I've tried. Like I said, there's a couple of things I've played which were proper VR games, and like I said, Half-Life Alyx is one of those games which is kind of... It's... Because the thing of Half-Life Alyx is... It's one of those games that if you play the non-VR version of it, it's stupidly easy, because of the, like, how slow the enemies' reactions are, because they've assumed that, you know, because you're playing in VR, they've made all the enemies, you know, sort of dumb, if you like. But the Half-Life 2 VR, for example, doesn't have that issue. It just treats you like an adult, and you have to get good. But the thing I liked with Half-Life 2 VR as well is the fact that you can now shoot guns around corners, because you can use the motion controller to kind of hold a gun around a corner and blind fire it. And the SMG is actually good in Half-Life 2 VR, because you can stabilise it with your other hand. So the SMG kind of goes from being a joke weapon in Half-Life 2 to genuinely good. It's not as good as the AR-2, the pulse rifle, but it was still, like, early game, it's actually useful now. Because it's, you know, rather than just being able to hit stuff at shotgun ranges, the SMG you can hold, you know, with both hands and essentially use its laser sight, you know, like the red dot sort of holographic on it, and actually kind of do controlled little bursts at enemies in a different... But yeah, Resident Evil 7 VR I'll check out next time I get my VR headset out and all that, but... Right, might as well open this room up again, and start the scary televisions. How are my tasks going anyway? Ah, okay, so other than some USB sticks, I can hand both of those other ones in. So I want to find some more USBs. I think they're always in the internal office rooms rather than, like, in canteens or places like that. I assume USBs maybe only spawn on desks, whereas these hard drives spawn on shelving racks. So I imagine it'll be desks like this maybe the USBs are on. Yeah, okay. So there is kind of a logic to where they spawn. There's a microwave. I might as well use that while I'm here. I'm just going to have a quick look in one of those offices over there. Any USB sticks in here? No. Let's just check this one out. Have I already been through this one? I can't remember. Oh, hello. No more USBs in this one. Oh, I keep forgetting I've actually got a better weapon for when they're at a range now. But no USBs in here. I don't want to get too far from that extract because I just want to see if I can quickly... Oh, a fridge. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. No, no you don't. Right, I'm just going to hit this then get the extract. Oh. Oh, hello. Let's just get this while I'm here. Right, is this one of the offices I checked? I think it was, wasn't it? Oh, there's a box. Oh, another box. Right, let's get to that extract now because I've got quite a lot of loot on me and I don't really want to lose it. Where'd that enemy go? Oh. Right, so now what I want to do is just, return to the thing a minute because I've got what do you call it on me? Some of the contracts completed, so I might as well hand those in. Sadly, I think I'm still short a couple of USBs, so I need to still do that one. Blood donations for the next map anyway. But I can at least do the VHS one now. Oh, I've got the drink unlocked, haven't I? Hang on. So that is 2,000, yeah. How much is it for drink level 2? 3,000, yeah, can afford that. And then it's 6,000 for the next one, which still isn't silly money. But yeah, obviously getting the health upgrades early on is a massive help, just because I'm less likely to die from like a single hit now. I am going to put the aircon back on now because this room's getting quite warm because of, again, homes built for cold winters, not for hot summers. Right, so we're looking for USBs plus the TVs again, aren't we, to get the VHS tapes? Ah, we're near where, yeah, we're near that room at least. Yeah, there we go. So now I get the VHS tapes, which is one of the things I still need to get. As well as USBs. So USBs should be on desks. I don't know if any of these little cubicles have them in, or if it's only like the ones where you get a row of computers in the bigger office rooms. Oh, there's a TV nearby again. Oh, he's not dead. No, he is. Did I see a fridge glow somewhere, or was I imagining it? No, it's probably just a glow over that. Right. Oh, YouTube's changed my thing from all messages to top messages, so let me put it back to all messages. Alright, TV again. Give me the VHS tapes. Right. Any USBs in here for me? I need the USB sticks. Oh yeah, USB. Any more USBs? So I think I only need one more now, don't I? Task. Yeah, 7 more VHS tapes, but only one more USB. So the USB shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I'll find it on the way to killing the TVs. Right, there's a microwave. Might as well turn that on while I'm here. USBs. Yep. Take those. That means that task's complete. Get rid of you and get your VHS tape. Alright, Rich. I'm pointlessly wearing body armour while streaming this game just because I'm wanting to get used to that new body armour I've got that I quite like. I'll do a proper video on this police vest tomorrow actually, because like I said, the seller's still got some more for sale, and like I said, it's actually what I wanted in a vest without me realising that when I bought it, as in it's got the soft panels included and it's got space to put the hard plates in if you want them in there. Because again, like I said, I've not seen many police vests that do that. Most of the police vests are either just the soft panels, or you have to go for like a full-on military style vest, whereas these are like I said, the sort of soft Kevlar vests with the zip-up pockets for putting the panels into. Where's that TV that's in there? I assume it's this room because of all the distortion I was getting on the screen. Maybe it's this one. Right, we're at level 3 now, so again, the enemies are going to start getting quite tough fairly soon. We'll get more and more ones with like sort of assault rifles and things like that. I'm coming into the proximity of a television, am I? Yeah, somewhere. There he is. Oh, hello. Right, there was a vending machine down there somewhere, wasn't there? I think. Oh, there's another TV. Hang on. Might as well sort that TV out while I'm here. Oh, hello. I might evac while I'm here and then come back into the map, so I at least get all my crap I've got on me. Right, home. Alright, I can buy the last drink upgrade, I think, now for the health, so let's have a look at that. Yep. Alright, good. Right, hand in the one for the USBs. I still need to do one more tape on that map. Again, I'm not going to bother starting drainage system till I've done the tape task, because I might as well finish off this map while I'm doing it. And again, I need to save up for that. I've got enough data now, so I just need 10,000 cash. But now I've got all the drinks, the level 1 drinks, that'll be my next thing I go for, is that weapons upgrade station. because that way I might, if I luck out, I'll probably get a 20 or 30 round mag quite early for the AR, or like a, you know, an extended map for the pistol. But yeah, I'd say the most useful thing from, like, saying playing all of this and then just starting a new game for this stream, I'd say the health upgrade is probably the most useful thing, because it stops you getting one-shotted, you know, by enemies, because sometimes you literally can't avoid that if somebody comes around a corner and just gets a lucky headshot on you. But I think when you're at full health, very few of the guns kill you in one hit then, at the head. I think the sniper rifle still might, and I think if a shotgun gets enough buckshot on target, it still gets you in one hit to the head. But like pistols and the AR don't. They like knock nearly all your health off, but they don't one hit you at least. Right, so I need to do the VHS again, don't I? And that's easy, because if I only need 1 or 2 tapes, I only need, when I actually do the first VHS, that will still count. Hello. Oh. There's the toilet. This is the big canteen room. Oh, there's the microwave. I might as well turn that on while I'm here. Is that 3 bloody blues/yellows moving up on me? Yeah. Oh, they've nearly got me. Fuck it, I'll just click immediately retry. That way I just keep all the money I still get 400 cash rather than dying and potentially going back to, just then I'd only get 40 cash. Right, again, because I hadn't even found a TV room that time, so. Right, that's an extract, but I won't finish off doing that one right now, I'll just start it. So I think, because the radius, the progress will save and the radius will save, it does make those a little bit easier to spot after that. Yeah, and I don't know which is the right outside set of walls I want to be... Oh, want to be going down. Oh, a fridge. Right, where is that bloody TV room? Again, I know it's the one with the white papers and the thing, and I know like the easy way of finding it is to just go around the outside. Ah, there we go. I think it's the end of this corridor then left, isn't it? Because I think that's the table that's at the corner. Yeah, there we go, good. I'm going to close that door back up. Just because I don't want to be shot while I'm doing this. Right, do I have enough VHSs now? Yeah, I do. So I can actually just leave, even if I die now, it will still complete that task. I can hand it in, but I might as well try and get some kills to the way to the extract, and then cash that in for a bit more money. Because again, it would be nice before I start the next map if I can get the upgrade station unlocked, so at least I can start collecting blueprints as and when I'm playing the maps. Because again, having extended mags and like laser sights and that does make the game again easier than the sort of standard thing. Because yeah, I've got the full health bar now, but it is obviously nicer just having bigger mag sizes and you know, attachments. Again, the scopes I really like on the AR on some of the maps. Not so much on the office, because there's not too big sight lines. But on the, definitely on apartments, which is the last map, that has quite long sight lines. So the AR with the 2 or 4 times scope is quite nice on that, because it lets you precisely headshot the enemies that have the bigger health bars. If anybody said anything after Rich said hello, the chat's broken for me, just to warn you. I'll double check that in a minute by closing the chat and reopening it, but it's a bit of a stressful place to do it at the moment. And data's main use, other than when you're buying those base upgrades, is the weapons upgrades need data. That's like the currency when you have the blueprints you spend to unlock the blueprints, like unlock the attachment from the blueprint. But when I played this the first time, because it took me a while to buy the upgrade station, I had so many blueprints sort of spare. It was quite funny. It was like as soon as something came out, I was like, yeah, I can buy that, I can buy that, I can buy that. Oh, there's the extract. Might as well go there in a minute. Alright, who just shot at me? Somebody has a shotgun. Somebody. That's just like a. Oh, it's like. Oh, I see. That's cool. Your holstered flashlight has Your holstered flashlight actually still gives off light when it's on your leg. Money, money, money. Point. Killing Floor 2's out now. I have to see what people think of it. But, oh, another telly. Let's get that while we're here. You don't have a TV license. Right, okay, I've lost sight of the microwave. Oh, shit. I've lost sight of the microwave room now completely. Oh, he's dead, okay. Normally those guys have more health, but he might have been already hurt by other NPCs around the map. I am going to flick that flashlight off because that's annoying me where I keep seeing that and wondering if somebody's chasing after me with a flashlight in there. You know, Right, really could do with finding an extract, couldn't I? Where's... Oh, there's 2 of them after me here. I'm not staying to play that. Oh, hello, creepy TV. Is that right above me? I can't see where it's gone. That there is. money's come out of them now, they're dead. There's that bloody microwave. Oh, this is back in this room, okay. Let's push up this way where there's not as big sight lines. More coins. Ooh. Hello. It's a shotgunner, I think, that just shot at me. Just in case anyone is talking, I think my stream chat is broken, so I'm going to refresh that in a second, but I can't do it obviously while I'm being horribly shot at. Is he properly down? Oh, hello. Oh, there's two of them in this corridor now. There's a lot of them in this corridor now. Let me just actually close this a second and then reopen it, because I need them to sort of move down the corridor a bit before I can then try and move out the corridor. Right, chat in a second should come back up if it works. I think maybe the last person saying a message was Rich saying hello. Right, loads of coins. Let's just rush into these. Oh, a fat $1,000 bill stack. Right, yeah, that's nice. Ooh. I would really like to extract with all this money rather than just die. Oh, there it is. There's the extract. Right, okay. There we go. I'm not even going to try risk sort of going over to get the finishing on him, because yeah, that was a lot of cash and that to extract with. So good, right, so I think we can afford the upgrade station now. So let's hand that contract in for the new drink, which I won't buy yet. I'll make sure I... So the blood task is just the drainage system's equivalent to the mask one. It's just the enemies drop blood less frequently than they drop the masks. Right, so that's 10,000 and 15,000. Yeah, nice, okay. So now I've bought this, I will start getting the enemies that drop blueprints, which is really useful. So you get these ghost enemies turn up, like these guys that look like they're LARPing as the Zodiac killer, but when you kill those, they drop blueprints. So they're actually really useful enemies, because they're not that dangerous. They're more dangerous probably than the regular guys, but they're less dangerous than like the assault rifle guys and all those. So so we're on drainage system. So this map is a lot more confusing than the office one. It's on several floors, so sometimes finding some of the stuff is easier, some of the times it's worse. But there's, yeah, like I said, there's multiple floors now, so you've got verticality playing into the level design, not just, oh, I can find the microwave straight away. Not just the, like with the previous map, obviously all I had to worry about was the, what do you call it, like the, you know, it's just finding your way on a single floor, but obviously they could be above me now in various places. I think I hear one coming, so I'm just waiting to, Oh, Will, sorry, your comment's only just shown up for me now. I've refreshed the chat again. You said it's called Night Dive, brought back Turok 2, etc. There was a game I saw a review of the other day that looked quite interesting, called like The Killing Time or whatever, where they've done a remaster, but they've done it using both the 3DO version of the game and the PC version, taking the best bits from both of them. I've never played it before, but it looked quite interesting, where it's got like early FMV kind of hologram people in it kind of thing, like as ghosts or whatever, for a better word, and like, but all the enemies are like, you know, FMV captures of people like attacking you and that, like including people dressed as like creepy clowns and stuff there. But yeah, because apparently the PC version had like really just boring, like low poly 3D model enemies, but the old like 3DO one actually had the FMV enemies. But then the 3DO had apparently really bad level design, where the PC had good level design. So like what they've done with this remaster is done the levels from the PC, but upscaled all of the actual like human actors. Right, where that orange glow is, somewhere over here, is I think where the key room is. But I don't have the key yet, so it's not important. But oh, I found my first. Hello. Yeah, if anyone is still around in the chat, say hello so I can speak to somebody. But again, and maybe the chat is broken because it just did a weird refresh. I'm just gonna kill the YouTube app on my phone completely and try and reopen it, because I think there's something weird going on with the app. Because I just saw a thing there where it looked like the chat massively refreshed, as in like loads of new messages came up. I'll tell you what, I'll just do a restart of my phone, so I won't be able to look at the messages anyway. But I think they were broken. Because it did that thing where it looked like the entire chat sort of scrolled for a second, then went back to where the chat window was. But like I said, it really annoys me how bad the YouTube chat is at breaking. That, you know, no matter how many times they update the app, they never seem to fix it. And I've had this across multiple Android phones, and the fact that Google owns Android means there's no excuse. You know, I could understand it a bit on an iPhone, but again, at least when you're doing a game stream, not a webcam one, if the chat's broken for a bit, you can still play the game and have fun. It's not like you're stuck just looking at a blank text box. Again, that kick move is really useful. It's one of those things I need to remember is actually a thing, because the amount of time there's an enemy that like melee chases you that we haven't seen yet on this stream, called Blueberry, who's really annoying. And with Blueberry, he is definitely the enemy that stole my kill, the bastard. But Blueberry is one of those like really annoying enemies if you don't know that there's a kick attack, because he's like a melee guy, and at least for using kick you can keep him knocked over while you pepper him with shots, you know, and then every time he gets up you can do that again. Whereas with Blueberry, if you just try and use your gun, you'll be constantly jamming your gun or reloading while he just hacks you to death with his axe. Right, my phone should have now restarted, so I now need to just wait for the apps to load back up, because otherwise that takes ages. Then I'll open YouTube again and see if the chat's working. Oh shit. You stay down. Let me keep shooting you in the face. There we go. Can I jump up there? Some of the things you can actually jump up and like grab the ledge, but apparently that one I can't. Right, let me just see if the chat will work now. Right, so either nobody's left any new messages since Rich said hello, or the chat's still broken at my end, I'm afraid. But when this map ends, if nobody's in the chat talking, I'll probably end the stream, because again, it could have just broken. It could be everybody's lost interest. But again, I do find it weird that when I do the webcam style streams of the phone, it actually sends them to quite a lot of people, but when you do these streams it doesn't. Because again, YouTube is just completely orientated to vertical video now, I think. Oh, there's a fucking Blueberry. Yeah, they're the like horrible melee enemies, but like I said, as long as you remember that you've got a kick in this, they're not too bad, but until you learn about the kick mechanic, they're pretty damn annoying. Also, annoyingly, I've not run into any of the bad guys yet. Not as in bad guys, but bag guys, as in like the ghost Zodiac looking people. Because I think they normally start spawning around wave 3. But they're the ones, like I said, that if I see one of those and I shoot one of those, they're the ones that... Oh, that data thing. They're the ones that drop the weapons upgrades. And like I said, I really want some weapons upgrades. We'll click it out. Ah, that's the room of the computer when I have the key. Again, this one is more horror themed than the previous map, and the last map is completely horror themed with the room there. But yeah, it's on the glow sticks outside the door are the ones on this map where you get into the computer room for the data disk. Oh, there's another blueberry. Right, let's see if I can find some way of finding a microwave. And is that humming noise a microwave, or is that just map design sort of humming? Might even be the fridge that hums like that. Again, it could be on a different floor, even though the directional sound's quite good in this, so you do get a bit of leakage through the walls. Oh, hello. That's not good. There's like 4 guys there, and one of them's the guy with the devil mask, who shoots flaming, like, dragon's breath rounds at you. Let's just completely change what floor we're on from these gentlemen. Oh, and 2 of these guys. Oh no. One down. Oh shit. Oh, jam already. Oh good, they're both down. Oh, but no, not these guys. No. They're red, so they're going to chase me quite aggressively as well. Oh, is that a microwave I hear? Yes, microwave. Right, cool. How are my tasks going anyway? 0 of 8, 4 of 8, 7 of 8. But I am just going to evac and then click retry straight away, because I can at least, then I take all of my money and research out with me rather than risk losing it. Right. So, right, let's retry. Again, I'm a bit annoyed about this live chat, because again, I don't know if it's a broken chat. I'm just going to test in here in a second. Or if it's just the test. Right, I can see that. But like I said, it might just be nobody's on. But again, with these, sometimes again people can be chatting with you and it looks like I'm ignoring them because the YouTube chat breaks. Can I get there and get his blood? Ah yeah, I can, good. Where'd the blood go flying off to? Ah, there it is. And there's our computer room I don't need access to at the moment. Kind of annoying you can't climb on that, because, oh you can, but yeah. So some things you can climb up quite reliably with the climb mechanic, other things it just seems a bit broken. But again, this is like an indie game made by a few people, if not maybe just one person, so I'm not going to complain about stuff like that really. And again, good directional audio, so you can figure out where gunshots are coming from across the map. assume this is like the biggest room in the map, yeah. There isn't any fall damage either, just so I can just in a minute just jump all the way down there. Microwave down there. Where am I getting peppered from? Maybe above me? Oh, fucking bluebird. Oh no. I want to get those boxes, but there's a bit of a horde of them there. Oh, the fridges actually disappear after a while, okay. Don't know if the boxes ever disappear or not, though. How am I getting on with the various bloods? Alright, I could hand in the whatever the one is for the new drink there, the yellow blood or the green blood, whatever one it is. Alright, Monzi Blentvissel, you're the first person I've seen in the chat for quite a while. I wasn't sure if my chat was broken or not. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's like an extraction shooter that's single player only, that's designed to just be a game that, you know, you can play, drop in and drop out of without sort of focusing too much on it. And it's got some horror elements that sort of slowly come into the game, which are just kind of like a nice bonusy bit. But right, mini plants part 1. Oh, item magnet, good. I've probably got a load of spare money. Yeah, might as well buy that. Ah, you've changed your name, so yeah, you speak Corona, so there you are. Alright. Right, so what are the costs for each of these at the different levels? 7,500. I'd get the regen to the next level first. And then I might as well get magnet level 2. Right, I'm still after gun parts, because I need the still need the guys to spawn that drop the gun parts, but I haven't actually seen any yet. Right, so I'm looking for the plants, aren't I? Right, I spawned right next to the room that I'd want if I had the key, but I don't have the key. And again, another door to that room. Right, if I go up a flight or two, I should be able to find one of the bigger rooms. Maybe this one. Yeah, there's one of the plants. Oh yeah, I've got item magnet on, haven't I? I keep forgetting now, so it's... I can stand near things and pick them up without having to be right next to them, which is handy. Much in here. Oh yeah, there's a plant up there. Okay, so... I know he's still alive. Oh, I'm glitched. Can I climb over these? Okay, yeah, you can actually climb over those. Oh, hello. I'm going to let them them come to me because I'm a bit vulnerable there on the stairs. Oh shit. Nope. Could do with finding some more blood samples though. And again, I still want the ghost people to start spawning so I can get weapon blueprints. But again, I've not seen any yet, even after buying the workbench. I would really like to get the blueprint for the bigger mag for my AR. When we hit level 4, I think the spawn rate for the guys that drop blueprints goes up. I just heard a guy with a shotgun, so we are getting the more dangerous NPCs now. Don't know where that one went round there, how they try and loop round to get to me. Oh, that's for that. Right, a scope would be very handy for that area because of the long sight lines, but I don't have the blueprints for it yet. Oh, there's a fridge. Oh, there's a guy hiding in the fridge. Oh, you can shoot him through the fridges, okay. Right, this room's going to be quite dangerous because of its big size. Can I flank around the outside of it a bit more? Yes. Oh, and there's a place I can escape. I'm going to turn that on but not extract yet because I still want to see if any of the more dangerous enemies spawn, not more dangerous ones, but the ghost guys with the guys with the bags on their hands and the blueprints. Oh no, a blueberry. You gonna come after me? Oh, wait, is that red guy distracting him up there? Oh shit. Jam. Oh, here he comes. Right, that's him dealt with. Oh, hello. I won't go right down there at the moment. That's when the tanky one's dealt with. We're on level 5, but I still haven't seen one of the ghost enemies yet. The ghost mask guys that drop the blueprints. Oh, a plant pot. I'll have that. Right, again, still I would like to run into the ghost guys that drop the blueprints, and I haven't seen any yet on this particular like new game I started on stream. Little shotgun devil guy. As in Dragon's Breath guy. Alright, got him. Oh, this doesn't look a very safe area. Oh, a blood thing. Good. I haven't had one of those in a while. Oh. That sounds like a proper war zone above me now. Maybe it'd be worth me finding a microwave and getting out now. Oh. Oh, it's a blueberry. Oh, hello. Right, is there any exit down here? Because I remember, I think it was this one, might not have been that I spawned quite close to the computer room door. So spawn doesn't mean an exit, does it? Oh, is there an exit in the room with all the blue barrels? But again, no idea how to navigate to there. Let's try going down the floor. So it wasn't this barrel room. Was it that one down there? We've got a guy in the way first. Oh, there's another pot plant. I didn't see any loot. Oh no, yeah, they're not there. There we go. There's the loot. Right, was this the room with the microwave? No. Oh, there's another pot plant down there. I need to go grab that. Seeing as that's my actual objective, making money is just a bonus. But again, how many of the plant pots have I got now? 8 of 8. Ah, cool. Yeah, so I would definitely like to exit this level and take advantage of all the money I've got and cash in the pot plant, but finding a microwave to exit is being a bit difficult. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, there we go, there's a microwave. Right. Right, there we go. Again, that's weird. I didn't see a single one of the ghost mask enemies, and they should be turning up now because I've got the blueprint thing. So yeah, I thought as soon as you bought the bench, you can get the customization thing. Anyway, let's hand in our thing. I'll do one more game before I go off. Alright, it's another pot plant one. But I have got the key now, haven't I? So I can, in theory, do the Right, so I can get another regenerate when I've got the money for it, but that's 10,000. Right, anyway, on to the level. drainage system, so I can either use the key and then try and evac, but if I'm going to do the one with the key with the tape, it would really help if I know where the evac is prior to... Oh, there's a microwave. Right, let's turn that on. Right, okay, cool. So I've got a microwave turned on, but again, still going to be hard to find that again when I finish. Oh, a fridge. Okay, so this is a giant trash bag room. I think there's a way from this room you can find the lower, like, area with the thing easier, but again, I think I want to be going downwards rather than up, because it's very close to the lowest floor you can get to. The okay, so there's stairs up again. There's stairs up. Ah, there's stairs down. Let me just check the burn barrel down here isn't one that I want. Oh, a cactus, that's useful. And another cactus. No, I reckon I'm down another floor from this. Oh, some red blood, that's useful. Okay. It might be this floor, it might be one floor up from this floor. So I think I'm one down from the lowest floor now. Oh, sorry, one up from the lowest floor. Staircase. Oh, I think I hear a guy finally with a silenced gun, which is what I want for the ghost enemies that drop the blueprints. Ah, that's where I need to be going. Okay, so it's 3 floors up from the lowest floor. Oh, maybe... Oh no, yeah, that is the guy I want. Right, let's just get this guy while he's here. Yeah. Maybe it's because I didn't look at the stupid terminal thing, but that's a bit annoying if once you've unlocked the thing, you have to use the terminal before it works. Right, 9mm subsonic rounds. Don't know how good or not they are compared to my current thing. Right, anyway, so we did find a door. Right, it's through here, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. Whether or not I'm going to survive this and get out with the blueprints, I don't know, but... Yeah, this is single player only. Right, okay. So, when I get this, all the lights are going to go out and I'm going to get the weird enemies hunting me. Okay, right. Let's go... Try and find upper floor. Yep. Oh, is that a microwave? Ah, nice, I found one really quickly. Now just to survive. Oh, no, I'm stuck in the bloody wall. Like, that went surprisingly well. At least I've got my tape. Well, I think that unlocks the shotgun. Again, the rifle and the pistol, the only combos I like. Shotgun and the sniper rifle I don't really like in this game, but anyway, I've done it. I might as well use the PC and unlock my reward. And I still need 1 and 2 more bloods from reds and the blues. Shotgun unlocked, but like I said, I'm gonna just use the AR. Right, so let's have a look with the ammo I unlocked. It was pistol subsonic ammunition, wasn't it? Yep. So I can now, with the pistol, change my ammo type. So it does 10 more damage, but lower pen, but it also causes the gun to heat up less. Also less stun power. But yeah, the extra 10 damage is pretty damn useful. Right, cool. So I've got the pistol subsonic ammo. I'll do one more now, because like I said, yeah, like I said, although this is a single-player game that's sort of fairly simple, it's still got quite a bit of replayability of a load of the mechanics. Like, it's still going to take you, I'd say, 6 or so hours from starting the game to completing most of the levels and tasks. Right, so in the drainage system now, we need to still do a couple of the blood ones from the enemies and find some cactuses. There's no point doing the dark room again yet until I get the task, which I won't bother doing on the stream, for the like eyes in the dark or whatever it's called one. Red guys and the blue guys, but the ones with the blue hair are actually yellows, which is confusing. Right. I mean, obviously, as the waves go on, more and more enemies will spawn. Oh, that sounds like a silenced pistol. I definitely want to find the ghost guy again with a silenced pistol. Oh, and there's a cactus up there as well. They might even be on the floor above me. I suppose I can actually just use this map thing as a shortcut if I want to now. As like I said, I'm not going to do the data tape again, but at least I can use that to cut through the room. Ah, red blood, that was one of the things I needed. Good. And he's dropped red blood as well, because that's... Now I've probably got to the amount I need. I bet every enemy will be dropping it. But I still need the blue blood as well. to that big room, ideally, where all the enemies are, so I can start looting them. Oh, a fridge. Oh, when I was up here, it turned out there was a staircase right behind me. Oh well. Right, how am I doing for my bloods? 8 of 8, 10 of 8. Ah, excellent. And I only need 2 more cacti, so might as well have a look for those cacti. And again, oh look, I'm getting loads of blood now. I don't need it anymore. Oh. I can't see too many particle effects anymore. Oh, there's a ghost guy there, so I want him to come round. There we go. Looks like a buckshot type recipe, so not something I really want. Yeah, 12 gauge flechette. See if we can find some more cacti. The fridge again. Oh, there's a cacti over there. Oh, hello, another ghost man. Ooh, hollow points for the 556. I think I prefer AP with the AR, but they might be better than just the standard FMJs or whatever you get. And another cactus. Right, so I can leave now. Just need to find my way back out to wherever the extract was. Where the hell have I got to go to get out of this place? Oh, that looks like a microwave glow round there. Perfect. Yep. Right, there we go. So might as well fully level that up. And then get rid of a reward for all of those. And there's another 2 for drainage system. So the plants one is again just like a continuation, the plants thing I was doing. Eyes in the Dark is where I have to take the cassette tape from the PC to make the lights go out. And then you have to collect the things that the elite enemies drop from that. And then ceramics is the next map, which is apartment. Before I go off, because I've unlocked apartment now, I think, I will just show you what apartment looks like. so you can see what the other map looks like. I might as well see what that other round's like. So yeah, I'll do one more round just so you can see what the apartment map looks like if I did unlock it. Right, so Hollow Point does more stun power and more damage, but more heat and more penetration. Okay, oh no, sorry, less penetration than that one, but yeah, it's otherwise better. So yeah, we'll use that on the AR, why not? Oh no, apartment hasn't been on. Alright, fuck it. We'll do one more go on drainage system. And then I really ought to go, because I've been on over 2 hours now for this stream. But, why not? We'll just do, So, I need to find the other type of pot plants. And again, they'll just be in any of the places the pot plants are in. So they're not very difficult. But the Eyes in the Dark one I can't do without activating the thing for that tape. Like the cassette. There's a flower pot. Microwave. There's a plant on there. That's the fridge. Yeah, good place for flower pots, free in this room. No flower pots there, no. Suppressor, I don't actually like the suppressor, but still good I've unlocked it, but... Right, I would like some more flower pots, please. Thank you. Oh, a bloody blueberry. Some sniper or whatever's coming after me now. If there's the blueberry still alive, I'll let him come to me down here and then... like that. Right, that's him dealt with. Oh, did one of those bullets go through both of those guys? Oh, I thought that was one of the cardboard boxes then, that thing, but no, it's not. It's just a regular one. Oh, hello. Oh, that was dangerous. Are they going to come after me? Oh, good, I've got the next ghost guy. Subsonic for the 5.56. So again, that's just going to have slightly different stats to the... Oh, I'll put my screen back on because that's closed. Just close that door a moment while I refresh my phone page. Just because that way I'll give them... I'll know when they're trying to come into my room. Like that. I just need to reopen the chat window. Not making this easy for me, are they? There we go. Chat's back open. Any plant pots in here? No. How's my task coming along with the plant pots? 7 of 8, so I only need to find one more and then I can cash that one out. There it is. Right, flower pots is done. So I could try and do eyes in the dark now, because it doesn't really matter if I die or not. As like I said with that one now, I don't need to, don't need to get out alive, I just need to kill enough of the enemies. Yeah, this is getting pretty dangerous now with these guys. Oh shit, they're closing in on me. Right, if I go up one floor, I think that's then the floor with where I want to go on anyway. Oh, fuck you, blueberry. Oh, there's a ghost guy. There's also a blueberry chasing me, which means, yeah. Right, because I'm enjoying this, why not? Let's do one more round. But again, I do really need to stop soon. But yeah, I might as well try just doing a retry and then getting to where the, whatchamacallit was. The Eyes in the Dark thing, because I can cash out the plant pot one now. So for Eyes in the Dark... Alright, so this... Are we on the right floor for that thing here? Or not, I can't remember. We might still need to go down some floors. Definitely don't want to go up a floor. Need to put a round in the chamber. There we go. Pistol's alright. Oh shit. Could do with some health now. I've got health regen, but I don't think health regen regens your total health. Oh, and that's a pot plant. Don't know. And another pot plant. There's the door I want. So I should be able to just go around and get to that door. Oh, is that a fridge I hear as well nearby? No, never mind. Let's just go through here, get into this room. Right, start this. Because by the time the computer disk is done, I'll, well, that should be recharged. Right, okay, so we have to get, how many is it? 8 of the Eyes in the Dark. Yeah, but obviously if I die it still lets me do it over multiple things. So this is where you don't want long sight lines here, because these guys have got sniper rifles, I think. Oh, it's just ARs. Right, I mask 1, that's 1 of 8. Sounds like a slightly out of tune ambulance siren. Are you above me, do you reckon, or below me? Oh, there's one. Those guys weren't doing too well. Oh, hello. Right, that's quite a chunk of the face masks done in one go. I've got a microwave there, so whether or not I make it out alive, I've got my, there we go, I've got enough. So, I'll show you the apartment map before I go off, because like I said, I've unlocked it, so I might as well show you the final map in the game. But I won't have enough time to get to the really creepy horror thing for the computer room in the apartment one, but you can look it up on YouTube if you're interested, or buy the game. Right, get reward, accept. Right, drink unlocked, reload speed, that's actually useful. Okay, that's all the things I can afford there maxed out. Right, have I got any other upgrades for the pistol? No. AR? It's a different type of ammo, isn't it? I'll try that one. Suppressor I don't really want, so I've got nothing else to spend my things on, so I might as well buy that. So, the pistol I've got... as it is. Right, the AR, so what was the other thing? So I'm on hollow point. So subsonic has way less stun power and even less penetration, but less heat. Now I'll keep their high hollow points for this until I get the AP rounds. And for a laugh, I could put 4 flashlights on my AR because it lets you do that. And that just lowers recoil, but also lowers the damage, so no thanks, I'm not going to do that with the suppressor. Right, and like I said, I don't like the shotgun in this game anyway. So there you go, I've got very bright AR now. Again, it's more useful when you get the laser sights for that. But yeah, right, full. So, apartment, right, so I should just have the thing for the vases on this one. Like I said, I am going to be going off very soon now, it's just because I thought, why not show you this if I was close to unlocking it. Right, so, task is just the various ceramic pots that are in various bits around the map. There is no fall damage in this game either, so you can just do that. This, I'd say, is probably, I think, the best map in the game, this one, apartment, because it's quite an easy map layout to remember, and there's like lots of places you can do close quarters or like sniping type mechanics. I think some of the vases are often inside the apartments as well. Yeah, like that. So I can show you where the although I can't go into it, where the cursed apartment is you have for the final room, which is like the proper horror bit of this game, is in here where the candles are. There's the cursed apartment, and once you do that, basically some really screwed up, like, weird mannequin monsters spawn that chase after you, and when you're trying to look at them to shoot them, your camera breaks. Just microwave. But yeah, so you can't get out the cursed apartments bit there either. That's locked. Anyway, we do want some vases, don't we, and pictures and whatever else we are after. So maybe I can find some of those anyway. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, can I not quite fit through that even when it's broken? Oh, we've got a fridge. Oh, I found a jar by accident as well. Right, and that's that one down. Right, see if we can find any more vases or whatever. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's one. Ah, and another. Somebody else is shooting at me from that. Oh, hello. That was quite heavy automatic fire. Need to chamber out. Oh, hello. There he is. Right, did I get the ghost guy that was around here somewhere? Yeah, there he is. That's where he went down. Yeah, let's get out. Oh, and another vase. Just say, let's get out of this area because it's getting a bit too hairy now. Oh, and I can see it. Oh, hello. And the shotgun guy is coming as well. Right, am I far enough away from these guys now that either they're not going to chase me or only one's going to chase me? I've still got the arsehole of the Dragon's Breath shotgun after me. Is that another bloody blueberry trying to... Yeah, there's another... Just go away. Oh, and here comes the shotgun guy. Oh no, I don't want to close that door. No. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think for me the war is over. Oh, he's running off now. Oh, okay, I've somehow survived blueberry. Oh, okay. That's both of those guys down. Wasn't expecting to survive that. Oh. Yeah, I was going to sprint for it again, because I don't know how many enemies are in what positions. Was there an extraction on the roof? I can't remember. Alright, extraction anywhere on this floor? Let's have a look. Yep, there's extraction as a microwave. Let's get that and then I'll finish the stream. Oh. Is that an apartment? Yeah. Right, there we go. So yeah, this is Hole. A very weird name for a game, but oh yeah, look at all those kills. 32 kills. But yeah, like I said, very strange name for a game, but it's quite fun. Well, very fun. So like I said, it's an extraction shooter sort of thing, but one that's designed that you can just play it without investing loads of time into it. You know, it's because, like I said, I'm probably 60-70% through all of it in this one stream. So, like I said, it's probably about 7 hours for your first playthrough. Then you know it more about what you're doing. You could probably do it in about 5 hours if you luck out with stuff spawning in. Oh, a laser sight. So yeah, on the AR now. I can put that's the bottom one, is it? Yeah, I can put a laser sight on it, so put those on each side. Then yeah, it goes on with the flashlight. There's not a separate key for it, but as you can see, I've got a laser sight. That's actually quite useful with the scope, the laser, because you can see if you're depending on the distance you are from where you're aiming, if you're you know, like the sort of minute of angle or whatever you want to call it, where it actually is gonna go, parallax rather than and again, I haven't completed any of those, but I've got some way towards it. I'm maxed out on that one. Let's get the max level on reload speed. The next drink I unlock, is that one of the ones here? I've got new drink, yeah. So that vase one, I think it's the one that gets you the recoil lowering drink, which is a really useful one. Anyway, I will be off now, because like I said, I've been streaming this for nearly 3 hours. But yeah, very good fun game. It's on Steam, it's very cheap. It's about £5 in the UK. So probably a little bit more in dollars and euros, but again, I don't think it's even a full £5. I think it's $4.79 or something. But yeah, it's a very good game for what it is, and yeah, see everybody hopefully for a regular stream tomorrow, and I'll do a video on this police vest. Right, see you all. Have a good day. Goodbye.